So I asked the doctor, how do I know when I'm thirsty? I don't feel thirst anymore, like regular people do. I don't recognize it. And they say, drink when you're thirsty. But I don't feel the thirst anymore. I don't recognize it. How do I know when I should drink water? Drink when you're thirsty. Before breakfast, quite good. So I had my breakfast. Probably not enough insulin to it. We'll see. I feel like I want to do something. I don't want to just sit here. I have energy. I want to go do what I would do on a normal day. I want to go work out. And I want to go home and get a charger for my phone. If I don't get to do anything, if there's nothing to do here, I might have to figure out some way to move. I can do some plyometric push-ups, no, I don't know. Maybe not with this one. But I can do split squats with jumps and clap under the knee. That's what. I want to train my shoulders. That's what I was gonna do before I ended up here.
That until someone says anything else.
Yes,
Okay.
I knew it.
And the insulin.
Too high. So I've talked to a dietitian, and apparently I don't need to change what I eat. And since I counted calories before, it's no problem for me to only count carbohydrates. It's gonna be a lot less to keep track of, but I know I will still have to eat protein because I will not quit working out. That's the only thing I talk about here. When can I start working out again, and how it's gonna be handled. And also I don't eat often enough, so I need to change they suggested that I should add more protein to my breakfast, and also that I eat something between meals to compensate, because I spread out my meals to big meals throughout the day, and that's not the best for me. I forgot to bring the needle to this one. I wanted to use it while I was talking, but I forgot the needle. It's time for lunch now, and after lunch I'm gonna meet a diabetes doctor. Okay, so the lunch was it was a decent amount of food, as you can see, and I feel great right now after eating, so I'm gonna test my blood sugar to see if it's to see what it is like when I feel good. I want to see want to test my blood sugar. They talk about sending me home today. Someone mentioned it briefly. I don't feel ready at all. I don't want to go home yet, since my blood sugar levels aren't good before meals and so on. But my resting pulse this morning was 53, I think. That's pretty cool. I like it. I'm out of needles, so I will have to check it later. So I went to talk to the diabetes doctor, and it was okay. I have like everything about food and so on. It's okay, but I still have too high blood sugar after eating. I still had the same blood sugar, so it means that the insulin I took was good for the amount of food I had, but a small drop came out, and that's why it's not lowered to a level that makes me feel good. They are not gonna send me home today because I wouldn't feel safe. I would be so worried. I'm not ready to go home. I want to feel that I can do it, you know. So they will not send me home today. The high blood sugar doesn't make me thirsty anymore, somehow. But it makes me not tired in my body, because I want to do something, you know, because I don't want to sit still. I want to exercise and so on, you know. But I get tired in my head, and just 5 minutes I realized that maybe I've had like 15, 16 blood sugar for a while, and then I suddenly went up way above that in the last few weeks, because I've been really sleepy for a long time. I mean, first I cured the insomnia, then I was still really sleepy, and then I became thirsty. But the diabetes doctor said that I'm supposed to live a normal life. I'm supposed to do everything that I used to do before. So that means, like, the diabetes doctor said basically the opposite of what everybody else has said. I can go back to working out as soon as I feel like it. I will of course keep track of my blood sugar more than what they have told me to do, because that's just how I am. I like to be in control. And I will also read about how I can use, if there is possibility to use this to my advantage, I will absolutely do it. I had a lot of things to say today, so maybe I will have to make this day 2 videos. You will see. For lunch, they gave me 6 units, and I still had high blood sugar after, within reasonable time of measuring. And now, for dinner, I obviously had 2 plates of food as well now, and they should know it. And I got a lower dose of insulin, so now I'm here waiting for like the high blood sugar to make me tired, and then I'll probably sleep a little and And they wake me up and I don't know. It feels like they don't communicate with how much I'm gonna eat and how much I'm gonna take insulin, how much insulin I need. My lips feel like swollen and they hurt. And they wanted to send me home. And they can't even figure out. If they can't figure out my insulin dose here, how the hell am I supposed to gonna figure it out myself at home? Can't believe they wanted to send me home. On this level, I feel kinda good. We'll see. I'll measure it again soon and see if it's better.
Det är service va?
Ja, det är
One thing they said at the diabetes doctor, she said that they can take a long term. I already knew about this, but they can take a long-term blood sugar somehow. And it was, of course, too high, but it indicated that I haven't had diabetes for very long, actually. So, once again, new year, new me. There's cookies and sandwiches here. And I'm, of course, hungry again. But I don't know if and how much insulin I should take if I eat one of these. I have a paper I can look at, of course, but it doesn't say how much insulin is for me, for one piece of bread, you know. They told me each meal how much insulin I should take for that meal, but they haven't told me how much carbohydrates it is in the meal. So I can't believe they wanted to send me home today without telling me how I'm supposed to calculate how much insulin I should take for something as easy as a fucking piece of bread. Like and subscribe. Let me know in the comments below. Click the notification button.